You never know whose voice might save you. It was 12:37 a.m. when Claire's trembling fingers dialed the number. She wasn't even sure she'd gotten it right. Her vision was blurry, chest tight, the edges of her world closing in. She needed her brother, just to hear his voice and remember that someone knew her and loved her. But when the line clicked open, it wasn't Andrew's voice she heard. Hello? The man's voice was gravelly but calm, touched with sleep, maybe age. Claire froze, her lips parted, but no words came. This wasn't right. She should have hung up. But then he said quietly, "Whoever you are, you sound scared. Are you okay?" That undid her. A sob slipped through, sudden and sharp. "Oh," the man whispered. "It's all right. You don't have to say anything if it's too hard right now. I'm here." Claire wiped her eyes. I I didn't mean to call you. I was trying to reach my brother." "It's okay," he said again. "You're not the first person to misdial, but I'm glad you did. I'm Henry." "Claire," she whispered, still not sure why she hadn't hung up. Maybe because she hadn't heard that kind of calm in so long. "Claire," he repeated, as if the name mattered. "You're not alone tonight." Her breathing hitched. "I was doing okay. I thought I was doing okay, but then I woke up and it just—" She cut herself off, ashamed of how childish it sounded. "You woke up and it felt like the whole world was pressing on your chest," he said. She stilled. "Yes. Like you can't remember what's real and what's fear." "Yes." Henry let out a quiet breath. "I know that feeling." "You do?" "My wife used to call them midnight storms," he said. "She said it always hit worst when everything else was quiet." "What did you do?" Claire asked. "I sat and talked to her. Sometimes just listened to her breathe. It helped." She... She's not here now?" There was a pause. "No. She passed 2 years ago, but I still talk to her sometimes. Still listen in the quiet." Claire didn't know what to say, but something inside her settled, just a little. Not healed, but no longer unraveling. "Do you want to tell me what woke you?" Henry asked. Claire hesitated. "It's stupid." "I doubt that." She exhaled. "I had this dream. My apartment was flooding. No warning. Just water everywhere. I couldn't move, couldn't scream, and when I woke up, it felt like I was still drowning." Henry said nothing at first, then with compassion. "Sounds like your brain's been carrying too much. It's letting you know the only way it can." "I hate that it still gets this bad. I'm supposed to be past this. I've done therapy. Claire," he said gently. "Healing doesn't mean you never bleed again. It means you know how to stop it." She let that settle, then said, voice smaller, "I just wanted to hear my brother's voice. Do you want to try calling him again? I can stay on until you do. I don't want to wake him up. He has to work early. I think he'd rather you wake him than find out you were alone in this." Claire nodded, then caught herself. He couldn't see her. "Okay. Yeah, I'll try again." "Good. And Claire?" "Yeah? Whether or not you reach him, you're stronger than this moment." Her throat tightened. "Thank you, Henry. Any time." She hung up. Then, with fingers steadier than before, she redialed. This time, the right number. "Claire?" Andrew's voice was groggy but alert. "What's wrong?" She started crying again, but now it was warmth and release, and the first real breath she'd taken all night. The next morning, she tried to call the number back, but there was no answer. Just a quiet, outdated voicemail greeting. "You've reached Henry. Leave a message if you'd like. Otherwise, take care." Claire smiled through a fresh rush of tears. She never spoke to Henry again, but she never forgot him either. Just a stranger, awake at midnight, who reminded her she wasn't alone. Months later, on a rainy spring evening, Claire sat with a steaming mug beside her, answering messages from an anxiety support line she'd started volunteering for. Sometimes she spoke to people, sometimes she just listened. Now and then, a youthful voice would tremble through the phone, and she'd say it softly, like Henry once had. "You're not alone tonight." And she would mean it.
Original, heartwarming fiction every week. Subscribe for your next great story.